Welcome to the familiarization course for Copenhagen Airport. This presentation covers only S2 related items and items specifically making traffic flow through Copenhagen as easily as possible. Have your charge packets ready, either from Navigraph or from the VATSIM Scandinavia website. You will need them. Before we dig into the specifics of Copenhagen, here are the main bullet points. Copenhagen has 3 runways, 2 to right, 04 left, 2 to left, 04 right, and of course 1230. The 2204 pair is the one used 90% of the time. The right ones in this case are generally used for departures and the left ones are normally used for landings. Makes sense when considering taxi time. Runway 1230 is generally not used for takeoff and landing unless the wind, 15 knots across or greater, is on the main runway. Even so, check flight radar for which runways are actually in use. A hybrid configuration of 2 to right and 30 or 2 to right 12 can also be used sometimes, but that will be expanded on in a later chapter. Every runway has several holding points which you can use. Most of them you can choose between freely, and Bravo 4 will be available only if you use smaller airplanes, and Echo 1 also available if of course you have made sure that there are no inbounds from 2 to left. There are several restrictions on which airplane can use which holding points, so therefore you need to read the LOP, which has an aerodrome section 1 where you can read everything about Copenhagen Airport. And you must. It can be downloaded from the website and tells you everything about the airport. As a matter of fact, after this video, go in and download the aerodrome part of the LOP and read the whole first section which concerns the ground part of Copenhagen, and read it carefully, but after the video. All runway has standard ILSs and missed approach procedures diverging away from each other, so you have no restrictions on departures and arrival. Pretty nice. In addition to the standard ILSs, runway 2 to left and 04 left has Cat 3 to support low visibility operation. Runway 04 right and 2 to left has VOR approaches due to the Castro VOR being located right there at the extended center line of that runway. And in addition to that, all runways have full procedure approaches starting at that very VOR. Also, each runway has 10 SIDs going in different directions, which you must separate correctly to optimize flow. This is again for a later topic. 3 runways means 3 towers. The main frequency is 118.1, however 119.35 and 118.575 are also used, with 118.575 being a specific one for the runway 1230 area, and is mainly because the runway is not being used very often, used as a second ground frequency to distribute and sequence airplanes for arrival and departure. The 2 other frequencies change depending on which runway is in use. 1181 is always for arrivals, 119.35 is always for departure. If the runway for some reason maybe changes, in that case so does their area of responsibility. Copenhagen also has an apron frequency of 121.625, which is used about 99% of the time. A second apron frequency as well as a sequencing frequency also exist, but is only used when commanded so by events. Apron controls the northern apron, but keep in mind that the Castro delivery issues ADC clearances for the entire airport, and hence if delivery is offline, apron serves that responsibility, but still only gives start and taxi at its designated area. Other interesting areas include VIP area, controlled by the online tower sitting closest to it, the cargo apron, and the general aviation and hangar area, which is controlled by whichever tower is controlling 2 to left, 04 right. In addition, de-icing areas are located here, here, and here. Taxi procedures pretty complex as this is an old airport, so a separate topic is installed for this. Before continuing, read the entire 81 chapter of the LOP so you have some ideas of what to expect. Once reviewed, continue onwards. Enjoy the course, and thanks for watching.